Hello and good Monday, July 12th. I'm Molly and this is Rocketboom. You may have already heard the news. Pope John III died today. He was almost 85. This isn't him, but this is a pope whose name was John. John III died in 574, and they didn't have breakdancing back then. Meanwhile, Copernicus is slowly making his way to resurrection. First they found his buried bones, then they matched into the DNA of hair from his books, and now they figured out he had blue eyes. Before you know it, he'll be back in action working for the US government at NASA or someplace we don't know about. Still alive but having trouble waking up? This is probably the most serious alarm clock I have ever seen. A computer is hooked up to a compressed air unit, which, as you can imagine, would wake most people up. Lesson learned? Sometimes you gotta try, and sometimes you will fail. But it's okay. As you know, fail can be good. It's the interplanetary internet, the deep space internet, the continuous area or expanse that is free, available, or otherwise unknown internet. It's a node. Whereas information being transferred through the internet has many paths to travel and a variety of ways to get around disasters, the link between the Earth and the International Space Station is more like a walkie-talkie, which is really what they call it. A walkie-talkie, I mean. We have many ways of communicating with ourselves and whatnot in space, but people call walkie-talkies walkie-talkies. Well, the salamanders are certainly having a big news day today. These tiny little things have an unusual snout. They are really small. They're one of around 560 species of salamanders in the world, but it's apparently so different due to its snout, it's received its own genus status. Now everyone is all hyped up because it's the first new genus of a four-footed animal found in 50 years. In the US, that is. So I'm still looking into this story, and I have a feeling these salamanders are working the press and have everyone lit up about being classified into a new genus. I mean, what does it take to get this kind of a status? What does it take to get this kind of a status update? And finally for today, 789. Saturday was the third annual unofficial YouTube summer gathering thing. That's kind of code for a bunch of people in a public space kind of awkwardly standing around, being like, "Hi, I see you on the internet." It was held in Central Park and around 500 people actually attended, which is pretty big for a YouTube gathering. So it was really great to see so many familiar faces and meet up with my friends again, and also to meet all the new people. Free t-shirts, stickers, it was a good time.